Good morning. It is the 7th and final day of a week on the Ration Challenge. And I can't begin to tell you how happy I am at the fact that tomorrow I'm no longer going to have refugees' rations. Because this has been a difficult week. Because it's so bland and boring and uninspiring and... yeah, I'm just sick of having the same stuff. All I keep thinking about is that chicken sandwich. So, today, what is today? No breakfast again. We are off out though, so cut to that, I guess.
Taking my mum to the garden centre for the morning. What a good son I am. Not really, it's Grace's idea. Look at all this food. Oh my god.
Sharing bread? I'm not sharing that. I want that to myself.
That's just Grace bread, is it?
Yeah.
I've got to admit, this is pretty torturous. Oh, look at it. Right. You're walking backwards through the garden centre. What are you buying? What are you buying?
It's a peacock.
It's a peacock. I can't see it. It's not on the box. Show us your face. I'm looking for something for Basil.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play with any of this, so don't bother. Wow. Nice panda. Wow. Okay. I want to touch this. What have you got there, Mother?
Bacon, sausage, potatoes.
You're eating that in front of your son, who's doing a ration challenge for charity.
Correct.
What sort of mother are you?
Not good.
Gracie has toast.
Just toast.
Oh, I would give anything for toast. I prefer that though. See that proof? I got nothing.
We've chucked Mum back at home and it's time for some lunch for me because I can't tell you how cruel it was to sit there watching that food. So I've got some rice on the go and this is going to do me for the rest of the day. I suppose there's not much I can do. Ah dear. Also got some beans on the go. My rice is now done. So I'm going to throw in some of this, a bit of that, and this will be my penultimate meal. Joy. Also the rice overboiled, whoops. Well, there we go. Nothing special, but it'll fill a hole. And I have a big hole right now. Wait.
Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I'm bored of it. Want some?
No towel.
More toast, is it?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh, you've got choice, have you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you haven't got a care in the bloody world.
Hi, Buzzy.
Well, lunch was satisfying. As satisfying as rice, beans and chili powder can be. This is too loud. Let me close this. Yeah, I mean, it was the penultimate meal. And I've run out of ingredients. There's literally nothing else I can have. Rice, beans, chili powder and my salt, of course. I'm still putting off the sardines. I really don't want them. Because fish. I'm not a massive fish fan. I'm not a fishy person. Nah. Not excited for that at all. But I'm going to edit this week. I've got stuff to do. So... I'm so hungry. This is so boring. Moan, 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 moan. Done editing now. May have had a nap. I've got no energy after all. We're now playing the new Team Sonic Racing, which, I mean, it's no Mario Kart. It's really hard, actually.
Really difficult.
Basil just can't even, he's just asleep. Have we already played this track? So here it is. It is time for the final dinner, and I am very happy because I'm just sick of rice. Just sick of rice. What are you having? Meatballs?
Leftover meatballs from the other day and couscous.
Meatballs and couscous. Meanwhile, rice for me. And I also have my few remaining beans, so that's nice, isn't it? That's all I've got left, isn't it? That's all I've got left. Obviously not. I have the sardines. Now, I did think about actually frying my beans and my rice in the oil, but I figured not that keen on sardines as it is, so maybe not make it the fishiest dish in the entire universe. So yeah, I'm just going to have fried rice, bit of chilli, and some sardines. I hope I end on a high. I like anchovies. Never had sardines. Will I like sardines? I don't know. My beans are frying. Do you want to try?
No, thank you.
Have you had sardines before? Oh my god.
I'm not a massive fish fan, and
Wow.
I like mackerel, but this is a bit too much for me. I don't want the bones.
They just break up. They've got the bones in them.
I'm pretty sure they do, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, they're just falling apart. Okay, kids, don't do this at home. Wow, they're like silvery. Shiny. Oh, it's just falling completely to
out.
bits. I'm going to have to dab. This is going to be like keto tuna week all over again. People saying I don't drain it.
You probably just want to like flake it rather than cut it.
I'm going to... Oh my god, dry. Hey. Right, are you going to wake up for a moment to try sardine? You going to lick it? Yeah, you're going to eat it. Is that good? Yeah. So sardines are Basil approved. That's good to know. It's time. Don't say that was my dinner.
We've just found a spine.
We did just find a spine. Don't mince it up too much. I don't want
I'm just going to break up the
it
bigger bit.
throughout the entire dish. I mean, it looks nice. And it doesn't smell
No, I think
bad.
it smells alright.
So, just
I
want
was
to warm
worried
that
they were
through.
going to be really fishy, but they don't
Yeah.
sound too bad.
Just going to warm it through, and then it'll be time to eat it. Oh, I don't know if I'm excited or not. There we go. One fishy spine. Lovely. Ugh. Guess I'm eating that. Well, Gracie, I've got to say,
Looks alright, doesn't it?
no, I was going to say I'm super jealous.
Yeah, mine looks alright.
Oh, okay. Smells fishy. Unsurprisingly.
It smells fishy now that we've cooked it, I think.
Fishy but meaty. Basil ruining my shot by scratching at the carpet.
So would you have sardines again? I feel like, knowing you, you will not.
I will not.
No.
It's not unpleasant, but it's not something I would choose. Ooh. There's some bone.
Oh.
Oh, okay. There we go. That was day 7. I did it. I took the plunge. I had the sardines. And needless to say, it went exactly as I expected. When I first had a bite, I was like, wow, this is meaty. Maybe it won't be so bad. But then the fishy flavour just dominated everything. Thank God I didn't use the oil that the sardines were in, because that would have been way too much. I wonder if I could maybe have rationed the sardines throughout the week, and it would have been a bit more subtle. But then again, if I don't like it, I'm not going to like it subtly, am I? Anchovies are way nicer than sardines. I guess I've got pilchards to try next. No. What about what's that? What's the tinned, really like pungent fish that they have in like Denmark or something that nobody likes. No, I don't know why I'm even thinking about this. It's awful. I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to waste my time. So yeah, day 7. Boring, boring, Boringsville from boring, boring, boring. Rice, beans, salt, and sardines. Yeah, it's been hard. Thank God for my spice and thank God for my salt. Which, you know, the refugees don't actually get to have. So, thank God for that. I was thinking maybe I could do the ration challenge next year, but not use any of the luxury items. Sounds hideous, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd like to see next year for the ration challenge week. We could do teams, like you could set up teams on the ration challenge website, and we could do a Mike Jeavons team where you kind people do it along with me. That would be fun. So let me know in the comments if that's something that would be of interest. Also, please do check out my ration challenge page and consider donating if you can, because it goes to a very good cause. But yeah, that was day 7. I've been hungry all week. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Full of carbs, super carby, calorific. Flavours are atrocious. Not much else for me to say, really. It's the end of the day. I suppose I'll go to bed, hungry, fishy, smelling. And then I'll wake up, hop on the scales and give you my conclusion for the week. I feel like I'm going to have lost something, but, you know, that's a lot of carbs. So, before I began the ration challenge, I was 14 stone, 0.8. So what's a week on nothing but refugee rations done? Wow, okay, basically 4 pounds. That's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. So, that was a week on the ration challenge. I am celebrating with what I think is a well-earned pint of iron brew. Oh. Flavour. Where have you been? That was certainly an interesting week. It was not a diet week specifically, so I didn't set out to prove in any way that only eating refugee rations for a week would lose weight, which of course we kind of could assume due to the very small amounts of food would happen. I'm a big guy, I've got some to spare. But the thing we did learn, and the thing that I don't think I actually expected to learn, was how much I would miss flavour. I assumed with the chili powder that I would have flavour, as well as obviously there's bland ingredients in there, but you throw in some salt and some chili powder and you've got flavour. But the same flavour all week for every meal, it's so boring. And that was the thing that I found the most difficult, not the small amounts of food. I mean, I've done diets in the past for week-ons where I've had very little, so that part wasn't the difficult part. It was just how samey it all was, how boring. Didn't enjoy that at all, and don't get me wrong, I didn't enjoy the eating small quantities either. It was really difficult in that respect. But like I say, I've kind of, over the years, almost trained myself to expect for 1 week that I'm not going to get very much to eat, and that's it. It's for 1 week, it's not forever, but for these people, it is potentially forever, which really sucks. If I didn't realise that there would be light at the end of the tunnel for this, then it wouldn't have been as easy as it was. Like, there is no, oh, I've only got 2 days left, I've got 1 day left, hooray, I can have a pint of iron brew. It really sucks. You certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone, and that's kind of what is the most eye-opening thing. This is for a week. If you can't do this for a week, then you must sort of be really spoiled, unless, of course, there's a dietary requirement or a medical need. But it makes you realise kind of how lucky you are. not to need to rely on others. There are people in this country who aren't that lucky. There's a lot of people around the world also not that lucky. And that's what this week's been all about. It's been about those people. One of the criticisms has been that why aren't you helping the people closer to home? There are a ton of charities and events that focus on those people. And this is one that kind of felt relevant to me purely because of how I could boil it down to a week on to kind of try and do my bit to help raise some money. You know, if you want to support those charities, then go ahead. That's brilliant. But make sure you're supporting them. You're not just moaning about me for not supporting them. But if you've supported this charity this week, if you've clicked on the links and supported the Ration Challenge page and the Concern Worldwide page, then you're amazing. If you haven't, then that's fine too. There's a ton of charities out there, and you know, if you want to support another one, then that's fine. But this has made me kind of realise that that some people have it really sucky, and you can do a tiny little bit to make it a little bit less sucky. So if you can spare anything for them, then, you know, click on the links. That's as preachy as I'm going to get. As far as my experiences this week go, it has sucked. But I've trained myself to get used to these sucky weeks, because they're only a week. But, yeah, would I rush to do it again? Absolutely not. But if, you know, leave comments. I think I mentioned this earlier in the week. Leave comments below if you want me to do this next year. I'll do it again next year, but I won't use any of the luxury items. So no chicken, no chili powder, no Costa hot chocolates, no onion. None of that stuff, just the stuff that's in the box. Let me know. And we could do the team thing where we can come together, do a team. You know, comment below, let me know. But thanks very much for tuning in if you have done. Please do like the video, please share it. Please click all the links, all my social media as well as the Ration Challenge links. That would really, really mean the world. Also, just, you know, subscribe to the channel. My next week on is going to be something very different again. Something I think you will all like. So make sure you subscribe, ring the notification bell, and all that good stuff too. But, you know, thanks for tuning in this week. It's been an interesting week. If it's not been for you, that's fine too. Hopefully the next one will be. But I suppose I did promise that all the people who have donated thus far from when I'm filming this, that I would give you a shout out. So if you don't see your name in the next bit, then I do apologise. But thanks anyway for donating. It really does mean loads to everyone involved. So I will give you all shout outs. You jolly good people. Okay, as promised, I just want to go through and quickly give a shout out to everyone who has been able to donate. You've actually come together and raised an amazing £2,109.87 at the time I'm recording this. Anything that comes after, thank you so much, but I'm kind of recording this as late as I can to make sure I get the video out in time. But let me go through it all now. So thank you very much, Craig, Jay, Christopher, Cavern, Anonymous. Just assume that all of the Anonymouses, anonymi, I don't know, are all grouped together. Thank you all to you Anonymouses. To Ben, thank you. Chloe, Jesse, Jennifer, Gabriel, thank you very much. Ian, Stanley, Shazia, James, Ashley, Taylor, Joshua, Gregory, Shanaz, Chloe, thank you all so much. And if you've only been able to donate a smaller amount, please don't worry. Everything is amazing, and just your generosity is just means the world. Jesse, Maisha, Ella, Jonathan, Charlotte, Michael, cool name there. Anne, Samantha, Amy, James, you're all amazing. Thank you very much. Dominic, Anne, Felicia, Daniel, Molly, Tracy, hi Basil, Evie, Gary, Jared, thank you all. Ian, Laura, Philip, Julie, Laura. For some reason it doesn't show your surnames, but, you know, you probably don't want your surname on there anyway. Zoe, Kiri, Danny, Johnny, Daniel, Kirsten, William, Julie, Ali, Tyrone. Thank you all so much. It means loads. Toby, Jamie, Valerie, Anna, Stephen, Ironbrew, Thomas, Amber, Vicky, James, Andy, thank you very much. Sobia, I'm sorry if I butcher your names, I'm dreadful. Lisa, Mencham, Michael, another good name. Chris, Sarah, thank you. Sasha, Jenny, Shannon, Templarin, Superhell, were you christened that?
Mark, Nathan, Thomas, Suzanne, David, Lewis. Thank you all. There's a lot of names. Joanna, Stephen, Baz, another good name. Matt, Julie, Trevor, Louisa, Leanne, Dimitri, Adam, Ash. Thank you very, very much. Rebecca, Mike, top name. Andy, Fiona. Thank you. Helen, Paul, CEC, Keck, Sec. I don't know. I'm sorry. Alim, Elliot, Jennifer, Tyler, Susie, thank you very, very much. Andrew, Gemma, Michelle, Shivani, Joanne, Philip, thank you. Jamie, Amy, Rhymes, Kelly, Gareth, Keith, Lauren, Zara, Shan, Nikolai, thank you very much. Reese, Alice, Ashley, Justin, Debbie, Sophie, Julie, David, Jackie, Sue, Christina, Leon and Jack. Wow, that's a lot of people. A lot of very, very generous people who've come together to raise over £2,000 for charity. That's really, really amazing. Thank you all so, so much. Thank you all to the Anonymouses as well. And to William and Nathan, the two top donors, thank you very much. It's been amazing. I feel like it was all worth it with that amount. Yeah, I don't get any of that. It all does go to the charity, so thank you very, very much. I said thank you a lot, but thank you. And yeah, here's to the next week on, which will be coming up. Actually, there won't be a week on next. It'll be a 3-day diet next. Can you guess what that might be? Famous 3-day diets. Leave your suggestions in the comments. Follow me on social media. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you still want to give money towards the Ration Challenge, that would be amazing as well. Links are all in the description. So until the next time, I'm gonna go get a pizza. Oh yeah, I only pooped once this week.